All right, I'm feeling a little better. And this is some bonus round for those who are betting men and ladies. Uh, these are the underdogs. If you bet these underdogs that I'm about to give a good chance of getting the upset, and a parlay with them, you could get some big bucks, relatively big bucks. For an investment of $2 or $5. Yeah, you may get a fortune. Or you may just have the excitement of, you know, betting. Anyway, this is the underdogs section for those who want to make a fortune and see how, in my logical mind, such upsets are possible. Tyson Fury against Alexander Usyk. Tyson is a hot and running cold war fighter. At times he looks fantastic. At times he's not so good. Being on his commitment and also depending on the opposition. Usyk seems to have his number, but Tyson has the habit of coming through when you least expect it. He's quite the large man, a good boxer, a good puncher, and clever. But he'll have to fight his A game to fight Usyk, who is an A game. The advantage he has over Usyk is his size. Usyk should be favored. But Tyson could upset the apple cart. Now, this is an interesting fight. Israel Davis, a British fighter, boxer puncher, not with that many KOs in his record, but 13 victories and one defeat. He has only 6 KOs. But he's fast, he's clever. The British fighter, known as the Panther, will be fighting quite a Sarah Richie Sergey or guy Richikov, I can't pronounce his name, who just fought and lost a very close decision to Ortiz. He's a pressure fighter. He's been actually stopped once by a fighter with a similar pedigree as Davis. So this could be an upset. And Davis has a good style to frustrate Sergey. But Sergey Richigiro, whatever your name is, my dear friend, why are you Russians unpronounceable or Ukrainians? Excuse me. Uh, I predict this could be a great upset. Dempsey McKean against Moses Tiama. Moses should be favored in this fight. He's quite the fighter. He's only 20 and he has 20 wins with 10 KOs, but he's never been tested. And then Dempsey may stick around long enough. Dempsey's sort of crude, but he stuck 4 or 5 rounds. I remember with Parker, who's a good solid fighter. If he can land the big punch, he can upset Moses because Moses, I suppose, has a really good chin, but we don't know at this point. And he's so young. Johnny Fisher versus Dave Allen. Ah, Johnny Fisher should win, but Dave Allen has fought quite a few fighters, and he has a big punch, 18 KOs in his victories, although he's been defeated. Um, as I say, Fisher, Johnny hasn't not been in any dog fights because he's quite the powerful heavyweight. A good boxer, good puncher, good pressure fighter. Um, all could be said for Allen, although Allen, when he tried to raise above his station, always got shot down. Maybe this will be Allen's moment. Peter McGill against Reyes Edwards. Now, the thing is about this, all these are unlikely victories over the underdogs. The underdog actually is the fight itself. These two men are almost mirror images of each other. Boxer punchers, not with great power, but good power. Um, I would say Edwards has more power and more raw skill, But he let's just think. But Peter McGraw has more experience and some intangible. It's as I say, it's a very close fight. It's a spoiler. They basically do the same thing to each other. It will be two white boys, mirror images of each other. Oh yes, yes, two Englishmen, or Welsh or whatever. One's Irish, one's Welsh. To me, they all look alike to me. Anyway, Dylan Collins against Daniel Lepin. Now this is the underdog. Cannot possibly win this one. Poland is French. He is of average height, average build for a light heavyweight. He doesn't seem to have any outstanding talent. While Daniel Libin is quite a specimen. He's 6'6", at light heavyweight, has a big punch and is developing in time. He should take apart Dylan. Uh, and Daniel beats Dylan. Andre Nakostia versus Edgar Ramirez. Andre is 6'6", or thereabouts. Edward from Mexico is about 6'1". He'll be giving away height, speed, power. But I think the Mexican fighter is a tough guy, so he could last a few rounds, but eventually he'll be outclassed. Just the size, the difference, the amateur background and such. Isaac Lowe versus Lee McGregor. Isaac is clever. I'm not even sure. I don't know. I'm in vague. The brain is not working. I'm very sick, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I have for Low outboxing Lee. Low, Muhammad Akela versus Joshua Capillo. Now, Muhammad this is actually he has one victory, and not a knockout. Seems to be a prospect from the Middle East, from one of either Arabia or somewhere in Arabia, and the opponent who has an atrocious record, Joshua Apapio. He looked like $1,000,000, although he has 1,000,000 losses. I get the feeling an upset here, but no, I think Muhammad will rise to the occasion. Win a close decision or maybe a knockout. Yes. Anyway, that's my story, and that's what I'm sticking to. This hasn't been funniest of my Nostradamus, but then again, I'm hurting, my dear ladies and gentlemen. And I had to get this in. I encourage you to take a chance. You can, if you get $1 a bet, that would be nice. I'm going to just bet very little, because I'm very poor. Anyway, yes, I think somewhere in another life I swore a life of poverty. Apparently, I'm fulfilling my destiny. Okay. Goodbye.